Well, what is going on, everyone? Welcome back to Kitchen Table Pokemon. This is the first video we've actually done with the branding of this channel. I have a YouTube channel, Kitchen Table TCG, where I predominantly focus on Magic the Gathering and also business owning in a trading card game world. But today we're going to show off and share a collection that we're buying. We're always buying cards. You can reach out to me at kitchentabletcg.com. Sorry, kitchentabletcg@gmail.com. But I wanted to share a Pokemon collection, and we do this on the channel for Magic, but I wanted to share with you the back end of a store processing a Pokemon collection, which is pretty cool, so I hope you enjoy it. Hope you enjoy the channel. It's just a way for me to talk about Pokemon without worrying about the algorithm and the other stuff on my other channel. Really excited to do it. I don't know how often we'll be posting, but we'll do it as much as possible. Then I also really have started enjoying collecting Pokemon for myself, so we'll talk about that as well on this channel. So enjoy it, have fun looking at the collection. So this is actually from a previous purchase. Somebody who we bought some Magic cards before from reached out and asked if we bought Pokemon, and we do. Locally, we buy a ton of Pokemon cards. We buy predominantly Pokemon locally. I mean, we buy Magic, but the large amount of our singles purchase locally, it tends to be Pokemon. And so this is his collection. I believe there's quite a bit of vintage in here. And I think the conditions are kind of all over the place. Got Lugia, that's kind of nice. But I do see a nice little Squirtle. But yeah, starting off strong right there. First edition Lugia, starting off very strong. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. First edition Lugia. Pretty good condition. Looks like some MP. Maybe worse when we get it out of the sleeve. Very important to get stuff out of the sleeves to condition, which we'll do later. Here's the Kingdra. Very cool. Crystal Kingdra. Gorgeous card. Oh man, that Lugia has a swirl. Look at that Lugia. I saw it in the shadow. That swirl right in front of the Lugia is really cool. Dragonite, one of my favorite Pokemon. Dragonite EX, very cool card there. The EX card's notoriously hard to grade with the Cosmo foiling on the sides. Very cool card. We're not going to talk much about conditions on a collection like this right now. It's going to take us a long time to go through it. I just like to share the cards. Very cool Omega Rayquaza. I always said Rayquaza, but the movies, they pronounce it Rayquaza, which is an interesting thing for me to learn. Ho-Ho, Dragonite, my favorite card in Pokemon is this Dragonite when the holo from Fossil. Snorlax. Now there was an error for these Snorlax cards that didn't have the jungle holo. This is a regular Snorlax, it's not the Pokemon Center. Another cool Dragonite card. And now just like the non-valuable cards, the same stack that had a first edition holo Lugia has a 20-cent Persian, reverse holo. That's probably actually not 20 cents. Has a 20-cent Eevee promo card, base set Venusaur, Mega Venusaur. Cradily. Now this is the era that I did not collect Pokemon very much in. Scyther, two Scythers. Scyther was always my favorite Pokemon to get in the video games. Like, I think you had to get it from the, what was it? The special, I don't remember what it was, where you had to get those special Pokeballs. There's the Bulbasaur from 151. Caterpie. I always said Caterpie, but I guess it's Caterpie as I learn pronunciations for Pokemon. And then again, it's weird to see a collection like this because like these are all low value cards mixed in. Looks like it was just this person's like binder. I like to speculate on what the collections were. Base set Blastoise. Oh, really cool. Here, the Lugia Legend card. Look at that thing. Oh my gosh, that is freaking so cool. It's hard to find these together. A lot of times we'll get them traded in, one at a time, but getting them together is really cool. Mega Blastoise EX, Articuno. No more first edition in the, Giovanni's Gyarados, really cool. No more first edition, pre-release Dark Gyarados. Interesting to see just the Lugia in first edition here. Squirtle from 151, Wartortle. We'll see if we see the Blastoise there. Now what we do is we predominantly sell our singles on TCG Player, but also in store we have really cool displays that cards aren't on TCG Player. There's a cool Suicune. But most of our cards end up on TCG Player. Here's a first edition Omastar, Omanite, Seadra. I see a Charizard lurking in the background. Base set Charizard here. 2 base sets. So, oh my gosh, and an Expedition holo. Wow, what a cool collection. There's a base set Charizard, a base 2 Charizard, and an Expedition holo Charizard. Some scratching going across the top there. Very cool card. Reverse holo from XY Evolutions. Holo from XY Evolutions. Now here's the Ho-Oh. Do we have the full legend card? Look at that. Very, very cool. Ho-Ho legend. Dang, what a cool collection. Mega Charizard, Moltres, Ninetales, and then again, a bunch of lower end stuff. It's just an interesting, it's fun to look through other people's cards and see how they collected. And oh, there's a GameStop promo Charmer. It's like a $40 card. It's fun to see how they collected and how they organized things, because it makes no sense to me ever. It never makes sense to me. But you know, to the person, it made total sense, and they had a whole reason for doing the things that they did. Here's the Suicune and Entei legend. Oh, that's cool. I may keep these legends. I try to keep one card from every collection we buy for like my personal fun thing. I may end up keeping all these legends as the sets that I keep from this stuff, because these are really, really cool. I don't know if they make a binder that's side loaded like that you could put all these in, but man, would it be cool to be able to display those like that in a binder. Erica's Invitation. Oh, the Alf lithograph. This is really cool. Heat Factory. These energy cards are cool that have the silhouettes of the legendary Pokemon in the background. I guess they're not all legendaries, but they're cool. Umbreon. Those are really cool. And then just regular holos. Here's a first edition Pichu and a Dark Raichu in the Legendary Collection. I actually just finished a Legendary Collection reverse holo set, which was one of the hardest things I've ever done in my collecting endeavor. Shining Steelix in base set. First edition Skarmory. Scissor, Mega Gross. All different eras here too. Like all sorts of different eras of oh, Houndoom. Very, very cool. First edition Houndoom, Tyranitar. Dang, what a collection. Team Rocket Returns. What an absolutely cool Pokemon collection from all different ages, from all different sets, from all different generations of Pokemon. It's fun to kind of speculate, you know, was this somebody who collected and then also collected with their kid? Was there just somebody who loved Pokemon and then, you know, dabbled here and there? That's a cool Rotom with all that cracked ice. It's kind of fun to speculate on that stuff. You never know. But fun to see just somebody who obviously enjoyed and loved shiny Kabutops, collecting cards for a long time. And yeah, very cool. Pokemon's wild right now. One more stack here. Pokemon's wild right now. There's a lot of attention on One Piece. Oh, Shining Mewtwo. Good thing we kept going. Shining Mewtwo. Crazy. And Alakazam in the reverse holo from Legendary Collection. Slowking. Man, oh, that's a cool Mewtwo. See, this is an era nobody was collecting Pokemon back then. I think that's Secret Wonders, maybe that set. Nobody was collecting Pokemon back then. Very cool. Mewtwo. Just an absolute home run set of cards. So from there, we will sort the cards and we'll condition them out. We'll put them in piles of near mint and LP and MP and HP. And then we'll use our TCG player softwares and we'll go ahead and put them into a list. And we export that list and we send it to the person and we buy the cards. And it's very cool. And then we just ship out cards all over the country from here. And it's a cool, fun way to own a game store and to show off and share some of those cards. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit like, make sure you follow the channel around. We're going to try to talk about Pokemon, not really from a business perspective. I may share some of the behind the scenes or collections that come in. But I want to share the fun that I love with Pokemon and collecting Pokemon with my kids. And it's just been really, really fun to dive back into the hobby over the last 4 or 5 years. And I'm excited to do so. So hopefully you enjoy the channel. I hope you have yourself a fantastic day. Be kind to the people around you. We'll see you again next video.